Alright anime fans, today let's take a walk down the cringe-filled, waifu-packed, soft-lit, pixel-perfect hallway of high school romance, because we're talking about fucking Photokano, an anime that's horny, awkward, kind of wholesome, and weirdly fascinating in its own damn way. Join me as I dive into the world of anime to see if Photokano really deserves the title of the best photography anime. It's not perfect, hell, it's not even great, but it knows exactly what the hell it is. And that's what makes it worth watching. At first glance, Photokano is like a typical slice-of-life dating sim anime. A boy gets camera, then this boy starts taking pictures, and boy somehow gets close to half the school's hot girls by awkwardly snapping photos of them. Sounds dumb? That's because it is, but also somehow it fucking works. The anime is based on a PSP dating sim, and it shows exactly that. It's split into multiple routes, where the protagonist, Kazuya Maeda, ends up with a different girl depending on the episode arc. Think of it like Amagami SS with less emotional depth, but more camera angles aimed suspiciously at thighs. Now let's talk about its characters. First is Kazuya Maeda. Kazuya is your standard soft-spoken, kind of bland, yet mysteriously likable high school guy. One day, his dad gives him a digital camera. Instead of using it for photography class or, normal shit, he uses it to snoop around school taking pictures of cute girls. But somehow, instead of getting expelled or slapped into another timeline, every girl in the fucking school starts liking him. Like, bro, what is in your shampoo? Each girl gets her own arc or route, and while it's shallow at times, each of them has charm, appeal, and some real-ass emotions under the surface. Now let's talk about the main attraction of the show you clicked on this video for. Yeah, the freaking girls. First is Haruka Nimi, the childhood friend and track star. She's the true route, the girl who's always been by Kazuya's side. Their relationship is sweet, athletic, and loaded with will they/won't they energy. Honestly, she's the most believable romance of the bunch. Next is Hikari Sanahara. She is, well, the actual photography club girl. She's got that artsy, cool, loner vibe going on, but underneath it all, she's got a really soft heart. Honestly, the arc where they bond through photography is like one of the deeper moments in the show. Up next is Aki Muroto. She is the student council president and basically an all-around genius. Her route dives into stuff like control, pressure, and breaking out of expectations, which is, surprisingly, some pretty serious stuff for an eki-ish anime. Then there's Nonoka Masaki, the glasses-wearing swimmer. Her story? It's full of self-conscious body image stuff, and honestly, it's handled with more care than you'd probably expect. Next is Kanon. She's your classic cute underclassman and yeah, a total idol fan. She's pretty much pure anime sugar, honestly. There's not a ton of depth here, but she gives off those big protect this energy vibes that are just super endearing. Next up is Mai Sakura, the shy girl. She really plays into that whole shyness and social anxiety thing. She's not like super memorable, but there's something kind of sweet about her. And each route with her ends with a kiss or a confession, or sometimes both. And even though the writing can get cheesy as fuck, it actually hits you in the soft spots if you let it. Now, talging about its themes, let's be real for a sec. Photokano totally looks like a glorified excuse for panty shots and cleavage angles. And yeah, the show is visually horny. The camera lingers, the camera wants, the camera knows exactly what it's doing. But beneath the surface, there's some actual emotional storytelling happening, like you've got self-expression through photography, romantic tension, and what it really means to see someone. There are choices and consequences in relationships, and that whole thing of growing up and figuring out who the heck you are. It's like the anime said, sure, we'll show you thighs, but we'll also show you character growth. So stop judging. The visuals here are clean and vibrant with these soft colors that just, make everything feel kind of dreamy. The lighting is often golden hour gorgeous, and honestly, it really sells the romance. The soundtrack, it's chill, emotional, and sweet, matching that whole date sim vibe perfectly. And the pacing is fast, thanks to the split arcs, but it totally keeps things engaging. Overall, it's not deep like Clannad or heavy like White Album 2, but honestly, it doesn't need to be. Photokano is all about light romance and soft vibes, with just the right amount of perviness to keep it spicy. Now, why it's worth watching? If you want a romance anime with variety, this one has multiple satisfying conclusions. You miss that early 2010s anime energy? It's totally soaked in it. You like seeing different types of relationships play out? From childhood crushes to quiet admiration, it's all here. And yeah, if you're into cute anime girls being photographed in slightly suggestive ways without crossing the line into hentaiville, well, this show is your jam. Final thoughts. Photokano is not a masterpiece. It's cheesy, sometimes creepy, and definitely made for horny teenage weebs. But it's also charming, soft-hearted, and weirdly honest in the way it handles its characters. It's like a digital love letter to adolescence. Awkward, beautiful, and full of what the fuck moments. Watch it with the lights low, volume up, and expectations in check. It won't change your life, but it might warm your heart. And maybe, just maybe, make you want to pick up a camera and fall in love with life again. That's it for today. Share your thoughts in the comments. Please like and subscribe for more anime content. And I'll catch you in the next one, my high school photographers.